In days long past, the Darcsens, bringers of the Great Calamity, invaded Europa, pushing her to the brink of ruin. But the godly Valkyria heard the prayers of the people. Brandishing spears wreathed in blue flame, they struck down the Darcsen invaders, ushering Europa into an era of peace.
What is up, guys? Poledoo here, bringing you the start of a new LP, Valkyria Chronicles 2. So, this has been on my to-do list for a while. I absolutely love the first Valkyria Chronicles. And while this game may not look as good, because it's on the PSP and not, PC and PS3, and I think got a PS4 remaster recently, too. It's still Valkyria Chronicles at the end of the day. I'm really excited to get into it, based on, that initial trailer alone, or I don't know if trailer's the right word, but you know what I mean, right? Based on, the opening cinematic, it looks like they took a bigger emphasis on the anime aspect, which could be interesting, could be a downfall, but we shall see. Let's get things, let's see, select the difficulty. Game content is identical for each setting. The setting cannot be changed later. Less damage taken in battle for full, normal. We do a normal. Begin the game using normal, yes. So there will be a playlist to, you can see I tested out the game earlier. There'll be a playlist to the Valkyria Chronicles 1 LP in the description of all of these videos. Just in case you wanted to check that game out, if you're seeing this, you're like, I've never even heard of the first one. You can go check that out and see what it's all about. Essentially, it's a turn-based war, RPG, strategy RPG, but also has a really cool third-person mode to it. It's really neat. But save games, previous date will be over it, and yes. Alright. And the little bit I tested of this game, are we going to...
The year? 1935. Two powers stood poised for war. The East Europan Imperial Alliance, and in the West, the Atlantic Federation. Open conflict erupted as they vied for control of the continent. The Second Europan War had begun. Caught between giants, the small principality of Gallia. No small prize, Gallia possessed rich deposits of ragnite ore, a valuable energy source. The Imperial Alliance marched on Gallia, hoping to claim those resources for its own. The Empire conquered more than half of Gallia before the Gallian militia turned the tide and expelled the invaders. 1937. 2 years have passed since the Imperial Alliance invaded Gallia. But across the continent, the fires of war still rage.
All right. So this is 2 years after Valkyria Chronicles 1, and they kind of gave a brief summary of
I'm looking for an Yvonne Harden.
what happened.
Well,
but I'll shut
looks
up
like
again.
you found him. What can I do for you?
Oh, I think that might be it.
My name is Hubert Brixham. I instruct at the Landseal Royal Military Academy.
Was this game fully voice acted? Because this is not something I knew. Whenever I tested this game, I skipped everything so I didn't get any spoilers. But from the little bit of gameplay I did test, there's a school aspect to this game. Whereas Valkyria Chronicles 1 was just go from mission to mission to mission, and it was all laid out in a book. That's how the game was formatted. It was chapter by chapter, book, missions, and whatnot. So this is going to be a different format, so videos will be formatted differently in terms of, typically I would like to encompass an entire, map in a video, but this might not happen here. I don't know, we're just going to go with the flow, and parts will be split up as I see fit. But anyways.
Hey, my brother Leon goes there.
You'll confirm that this is your brother, then?
Yep, that's him, all right. So, how's he doing?
I realize this is sudden, and it pains me to be the bearer of sad tidings. But your brother, Leon Hardens, has passed away.
What?
I offer you my sincerest condolences.
Hey, wait, just a minute. How did he die?
All that goes on at the Academy is classified for national security. I'm afraid I cannot tell you any of the details surrounding his death.
You can't tell me! That's messed up! I'm his family! Leon wouldn't... My brother can't be dead. Man, that's crazy! He was stronger than anybody I ever... What?
That was nearby.
Bad news, Yvonne. We got rebels. They're attacking Melvir.
Rebels? Now? Of all the times they could pick. Grab your guns, guys. We'll join the town guard and send them packing.
Oh, okay.
Just remember what we all learned back in training, and we'll be fine. Now let's go!
Okay. So it's seeming like things are fully voice acted. Or maybe that was because it's just the opening of the game. I don't know. Either way, I welcome it. It's interesting. It gives... I like whenever the game will give the character a voice. That way I don't have to make up a voice, because while I enjoy giving characters voices, they're usually not fitting whatsoever, and half the time they're terrible. So, this is fine. Alright, briefing. The rebel army is attacking Melvir. Join forces with the town guard to defeat all the enemies. Victory, all enemy units defeated. Did you say it was Yvonne or Avon? I don't remember. If he falls in combat, you lose. 20 turns pass. Morale to 0. So there's a morale thing here. Okay. Let's just go. Mission info. Place squad. Okay, so very tutorial-esque. We just got 2 nameless faces, A and B, and our supposed main character. Wait, squad? Okay, show us what we got, and how much HP, AP, shoot, and evade we got. His armor, his secondary, and his guns. We're all using Gallian ones. We got a B-type grenade one and a field suit one, so all basic bitch shit, you know. We out here with our Starbucks, and let's just deploy. Cannot save during battle, that's fine. Let's see how this is gonna go down. Now, this game visually is very, very low poly.
Go,
like I said, this is a PSP game, so it's got to run on a PSP just fine instead of a PS3. there's the morale meter. It's gonna give us
Listen up now.
tutorial stuff. Okay, so it looks like it's not fully voice acting. He said listen up now, and that's not anything here. So, Avant Hardens. There's something I'd like to go over with you. Unit actions, command mode. I know about this. Good luck out there. Don't forget what I've told you. And while you might be saying, well, I don't know, the viewer, it's those of you watching. Because I know sometimes you watch and the guy's like, oh, I know this, we're going to skip this. If you don't know, it can be kind of frustrating, but essentially, you click a unit.
Let's go!
And you go into this mode. So instead of it just being like a, top-down chess kind of place, like pick and place, you actually use that unit and walk around in third-person view in action mode here. And then your AP is your, stamina, essentially. Gradually deplete. When unit's AP reaches 0, they will be unable to move any further, so keep an eye on the gauge. Try moving to the sandbags directly in front of you. Attacking. I do not know which button is mapped to what, so I do want to pay attention to that. This one's saying square. Okay. L and R. Okay, crouch. Target. Alright. So we actually have to, oh god, line up. I need something inverted. Come on. Over a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So there we go. 2 headshots. We got it. And it shows up there how many shots you fire and how many shots it takes to kill. There was 2 shots to kill, 5 shots being fired. So as long as I landed 2 out of 3 in the head, then we were good. Ending actions, you can only attack once while moving a unit. Once you have finished moving and made an attack in that unit's action, return to command mode. Press start button to return to command mode. Nah. Don't tell me what to do. Okay. Hello? Okay. He was moving real funny. Real funny there. Command points. So yeah, every move takes one of these chips that is at the top left of the map up there. So we just used one for there. We got 2 left.
Moving out.
And go ahead and use another one. Sandbags. Making good use of sandbags, which essentially, you can't be hit with critical attacks, so you can't be headshot while you're crouching. Find a sandbag. Target. Okay, let's see here. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay.
Coming at you.
There we go.
All right.
So there's 1 left. Do we claim bodies? How come I can't move? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Why'd you just stop moving like that? Also, this... I mean, for strategy, if this is anything like Valkyria Chronicles 1, well, it's strategy, you can definitely do really dumb shit that would not normally, be strategy. Like running up right in front of an enemy and attacking him point blank, because while you're aiming, he doesn't shoot. So you can take all the time in the world to aim your shot. And it's fire first, then receive return fire. So there we go, mission complete. Don't even have to use the other people.
All right, we sent them packing.
All right, we got an A rank on that. 1 turn. Which if there's anything like Valkyria Chronicles 1, the ranking letter grades are very harsh. You gotta be pulling every trick in the book to get A ranks most of the time. This one, if I would have done what the tutorial would have wanted me to do, like end my turn, where back at the first sandbag, etc., we probably wouldn't have gotten A rank. So I took that into my own hands. We got 1,512 experience, which will be used later, and we got 543 DCT. I don't remember if they ever say what it's called, but that's essentially your currency. That's your cash for buying things.
Phew. That should keep them out of Melvir for a while.
A fine bit of leadership, gathering those men in the face of a surprise attack.
So, like, I'm pretty sure this guy and the narrator, same voice, but, like, is this Roy Mustang? Because you sound just like Roy Mustang, and I can't get any other face out of my head anytime you speak. Which, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's a thing, nonetheless.
Apparently, it's a family trait.
Hey, you really won't tell me how my brother died.
That is correct. It's classified information, I'm afraid.
I guess that ends our conversation. You'll just have to let me into your academy then.
That portrait is very unfitting of how calmly you said that.
What? You want to enroll?
Leon can't be dead. My brother just wouldn't go down that easy. Period.
I must beg to differ. This certificate of death indicates that he...
Spare me the paperwork. I'm telling you, I don't buy it. Not until I see proof with my own eyes.
That's not how deaths work. You can't just rip up a death certificate and say he's not actually dead. What the fuck?
Then I suppose you'll be needing this.
What is it?
An application for new enrollment at Landseal.
I have to apply? Come on, you said you're a teacher.
As a non-scouted applicant, you'll face stricter standards for acceptance. If you still wish to apply, I won't stop you. All are at liberty to try. But if you think just anyone can get in, well, you'll learn soon enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, perhaps we'll meet again. Good day.
Leon, it's just like you always said. If Gallia's ever gonna be at peace again, guys like us have to fight for it. Application for student enrollment? Fine, I'll pass your stupid test. And then there's gonna be no stopping me. I'm coming for you, Leon.
(1937), the Principality of Gallia. Still reeling from the recent invasion, Gallia now faces new troubles from within. Following the ceasefire between Gallia and the Imperial Alliance, the new Archduchess, Cordelia Guy Randgries, chooses to make public her Darcsen heritage. Many respond favorably to her candor, but not all. United by their hatred of the Darcsens, a group of nobles forms the Gallian Revolutionary Army. Commonly known as the Rebels, their campaign to purge Gallia of any Darcsen influence soon earns them great favor in the south. The stage is set for the Gallian Civil War.
All right. I feel like that's as good as any to wrap things up. This is probably going to be a shorter episode than most, but that's a pretty damn good stopping point. We got the Gallian Civil War. We got, what'd you say, Archduchess? I guess instead of a queen of Gallia, being Cordelia, which had a role in the first game, and at the end, she came out as Darcsen, which in this game is really bad, or not bad, but like, if you view this game in the eyes of Darcsens, or like the Jewish people, and the Imperial forces, which were the enemy from the previous game, were German, then you see the problem there. People despise Darcsens. blamed them for war, blamed them for everything. They were, the scum of the earth. They were the rats. They were, that's how they were viewed. And then they find out their leader is one of them. And clearly you can see it's civil war broke out. But that is going to do it for us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you are excited for this new series to begin. This will be uploaded probably 2 to 3 times a week. Wednesday and Saturday for sure. Possibly on Mondays as well. I'm not entirely sure on that. But Wednesday and Saturday, 100% will be uploaded. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.